Awesome. All right, so why aren't you vegan?
Um, I just had mostly money is like a main issue for
Okay.
me.
Did you have? You
Um,
said you had a question though.
yeah, like what are your thoughts on like the people who like pick up roadkill for food?
Oh, I mean, there's no moral, like nothing immoral is happening if the animal has been killed because they were just hit on the road. But the issue that I have as a vegan, it'd be like, why don't you eat a dead human on the side of the road? Because I don't view the animal as a resource. I view them as once a sentient being, and to rip them open and eat them feels disrespectful. So,
I can
but again,
understand.
there's nothing immoral. If someone was living off of roadkill, I'm not gonna like stop them. But I do think it's weird.
All right, because like in my views, the way I've been raised, because it's a pretty normal thing where I'm from.
Yeah, I mean it's
If
pretty
it's
normal
like
where any
respecting,
main
if
roads are.
yeah, it's like respecting the animal and using every piece you can as a respect to that critter because
So,
it's
like, it's
died
funny that
unfairly.
we say that to animals. It's funny that we say we're respecting animals when we use every bit of them. But how come when grandma dies, we don't use every bit of her? Wouldn't that be respectful to use every part of her?
And usually we either like bury them respectfully or
Right. But we don't
burn them.
tear them apart and eat them. We don't keep their bones for decoration, right?
Yeah, usually like if I take a deer that's been hit, I'll put the bones in it with a marker to be like, thank you, you have grave now.
I mean, that's very kind of you. But again, you're still seeing animals as a resource. It's the lowest issue on my totem pole, but you still see animals as a resource. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you saw a
Yeah,
dead human, would you feel the same? Like
no,
that it's your right to
definitely
cut them
not.
open
Yeah,
and yeah, and then like bury their bones. Be like, I gave you a grave though. Like I get where your heart's coming from. You definitely have the right heart. That
but like,
is you don't want to cause the harm, and that's exactly where vegans are coming from.
but like also like another question I have, like, how do you be vegan on a budget? Like,
Oh
because
yeah.
I know a lot of the
So
things are very pricey.
sure. Honestly, I just wouldn't eat the junk food stuff. The junk food stuff is what's expensive. The whole food plant based diet, that is the cheapest. Beans, rice, whatever is in season, fruits and vegetables, maybe even frozen. That's what I do. Frozen fruits and vegetables. Like I have smoothies because it's easy to get down if I want to. But whole food plant based diet is like one of the healthiest diets as well as the cheapest in the store.
Okay,
There's a study that was done on it. I think it was Oxford that did it. Yeah, I can't remember the title though. But I would look up Oxford study vegan diet price or cost. I'm sure you'll find it. But they found that in Western worlds or where the countries are richest, vegan diets were 30% cheaper,
that's
or at least a
awesome.
whole food plant based. Yeah, but if you're not looking for those, if you want the junk foody stuff, it is going to be more expensive because animal stuff is subsidized. So it does sometimes it is cheaper, not always, but yeah, it's subsidized so that you don't always see the true price. And I get why people then would they don't have a choice. It's whatever you're able to afford, right? I
Yeah,
would still argue the beans and rice are going to be cheaper than even the flesh that's on sale.
yeah. All right. That's pretty much the questions I had. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, before you go, I would actually even push you because you sound like such a kind soul. And if you have like nutritional questions and you're maybe concerned that you don't know where to get everything because I didn't. I had to go look it up. Look that up. Challenge 22 makes it easy because it's a free challenge and it's just through email. But you can talk to a real certified dietitian and they tell you what vegan products are in your area within your budget that fit your needs. So it's like everything you need in a neat little package, but you do have to email them, so that does take some effort. And personally, I know it's hard to do that sometimes, but it's such a great resource, especially it being free, that they can help you with that very problem of finding the products that you like.
Thank
And they
you.
help you for literally 22 days. So like they're with you the whole way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
want to
absolutely.
try to be more. I tried a lot to be as green as possible, Like I have a
Mm.
big old laundry line and everything, and our recycling bins are always overflowing while our trash can maybe has one bag in it.
I
But
mean, I would say yes, the vegan diet definitely is the more environmentally friendly diet as well. I'm sure you heard me talking about the statistics about greenhouse gases and land and water. Well, I didn't mention any the statistics on water use, but it's like a third of our water, fresh water, goes to animals. I would suggest maybe you go watch Dominion though, just so that you see, what those labels mean, so that you don't, when you're in the store, you're not tricked into purchasing these things thinking that, if you do purchase an animal product that you think might be high welfare, you should know what that label really means, so that you are conscious about your purchase. I know that when I buy these eggs, male baby chicks were ground up on their first day of life, and each egg was laid by a hen who had a brother that was blended up. And that's like the reality, that you would have walking forward with all animals after you watch this. You would know what you demanded.
I will definitely put that on my list. I will probably watch that when I
That's
get home.
awesome. If you do watch it, please come back and talk to me. I would love to know your ideas, your thoughts, anything changed for you. I would love to talk to you.
Of course.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I appreciate you coming up. Did you have any other questions for me?
That was it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. Well, I'm glad you came up. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. I really appreciate open minded people, guys. Like, that really made my day. I needed that.